Hello everyone and welcome to my channel, Siriana Tarot. This is going to be a you versus them love reading for my dearest Capricorns. Capricorn, I'm going to read your energy on the right, your person's energy on the left, and then we're going to see what's happening between you right down the middle. At any point in time, feel free to swap the energies that I may be picking up on. And if these messages resonate with you, don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. And just a friendly reminder, I am available for private readings, so if you're after one, I have those links down below. All right, let's get started. Let's see. All right, your person's energy, the Seven of Wands in reverse. Okay, your energy, the World in reverse. Okay, Taurus, Scorpio, Leo, Aquarius energy. And we have the Three of Crystals. All right, so some of you could work with this person. But I actually feel like you both really do want to get on the same page here, Capricorn. And the Wheel of Fortune, Sagittarius energy, and also the fixed signs again coming through. So it does look like this is definitely a destined soulmate connection or partnership here. They're on your path for a reason. So let's get into this. This person definitely has a lot to offer. I do feel like they're wanting to move towards you. The Seven of Wands in reverse, why is this here? All right, and we see the Knight of Pentacles in reverse. Okay, so I do kind of feel, Capricorn, you know, this person may be kind of choosing their battles right now. This person, maybe you feel, or they have kind of pushed you away in the sense that they're not putting in a whole lot of time and effort at this time in the connection. They might be really focused on something that's come into their life unexpectedly, or their finances, maybe even a trip. All right, but they're viewing you as the Three of Pentacles. So Capricorn, even if there has been a little bit of a pause, or this person isn't really putting in the effort that you would like them to, it's like they see you as somebody who's extremely compatible. Now, somebody here could be 33 years old or 37 years old is what I'm getting. But I'm also saying you could have the number 3 in your birth chart. Okay, so, you could be, born on the 3rd, the 13th, the 30th, the 31st for some of you. You could have a life path number 3. All right, but you feel like you're in this energy of the universe in reverse, like that there's unfinished business here. Yeah, but it's like you're not communicating right now. You're not talking. You might be a little bit upset that this person hasn't put in the effort, or maybe you even feel like a little bit ignored. Yeah, and you're viewing this person as the Death card, Scorpio energy. So my Capricorns, I feel like even though you feel there's unfinished business here, and you see this person as somebody who's very deep, very focused, very brave, maybe you know that they're going through some sort of transformation here, or they've experienced some sort of personal loss. So you could be kind of waiting for that to clear up. But for others of you, you're kind of viewing this connection as over. Like if this person doesn't put in time and effort soon, the connection is going to fall by the wayside. It's gonna die. All right, so with the Three of Crystals, though, it's interesting because it's like things are working out here. I do see that you two are very compatible. Yeah, but your person is viewing the connection as the Nine of Wands in reverse. And I'm getting this, Capricorn, like your person's dealing with something, or something's come into their life unexpectedly, and they may feel like relationships right now, or dating right now, or this particular relationship is taking a toll on them, that they're feeling exhausted, like they're burning the candle at both ends. All right, you're viewing the relationship, though, as the King of Wands, so it is something that you want, that you're trying to manifest. And you are very passionate about this person. You're very attracted to this person, but there's conflict. The Five of Wands, that could be interference, or it could be that there's been, a bit of fighting, bickering, and arguing here between the two of you. All right, so let's see. What do we need to know about this person for my Capricorns? What do we need to know about this person for my Capricorns? All right, so we see Jupiter energy, grow and expand. The Wheel of Fortune is Jupiter energy. Sagittarius is ruled by Jupiter, so Sagittarius, your person could be a Sag. or have strong Sag placements. But I also think that you could have somebody here who's very, very focused on their money. They're very focused on growth and expansion and not so much on this connection. Okay, and we see Venus energy, but they do have romantic feelings towards you. So give and receive love, find value, and see beauty. Sorry about the background noise. Okay, sorry, I paused the camera for a second because they were stopped outside. So they see you as somebody who's beautiful or very attractive. They sense romance here, but I feel like they need to, or they're just focusing more on their own growth and expansion at this point in time. All right, Capricorn, let's see what's up with, what messages come through for you. So we see fixed energy. All right, so again, a lot of fixed energy coming through Taurus, Scorpio, Leo, Aquarius. Stability, persistence, loyalty, and dependability, which is, even though you're a cardinal sign, I feel like all of that really deeply resonates with my Capricorns. This is what you offer. This is what you're focused on. Okay, you're persistent, you're stable, you're loyal, you're dependable. And we have the South Node destined to release. But some of you feel like, that you may just have to give up on this connection, or this is a connection that you may have to let go of in the time being. All right, so let's see what this person's blockages are. What are the blockages here for my Capricorns? Oh, all right. Some of you fear of touch. Tolerating abuse. Any kind of abuse is not okay. You deserve someone who treats you well. Now, I don't think, my Capricorns, you've been abusing this person, but your person may have some unhealed wounding or unhealed trauma due to abuse either in childhood or in previous relationships, and they make excuses. You have so many reasons that it never works out. They need to find a reason that it can work. So your person definitely does have a little bit of a pessimistic attitude when it comes to love, and I do feel like it comes from some of those unhealed wounds. Okay, let's see. What would they like to say to you? Broken. I feel shattered about this situation. Some of you, this person feels like they're broken, like they won't make a good partner. Okay, or they're just feeling shattered, they're feeling tired, they're feeling fractured at this time. And escape. I left when things got hard, so they may be in a little bit of that escapist energy here, Capricorn. Okay, what's going on here that we need to know that we might not be seeing, or that my Capricorns really need to know about this person or this situation? Someone new coming into your life, so there may be other fish in the sea here, Capricorn. Now, if this person does decide to come back around, you may, because you're seeing them in that Scorpio energy, you may see them as somebody completely new, like their energetic signature has completely changed. All right, and we see divergent backgrounds. So you and this person may be from different backgrounds, different races, religions, traditions. Okay, so let's see any final advice and guidance here for my Capricorns at this time. So we see share your voice, come out of the cave, persecution, and expression. So what I'm getting is, if you've been in hermit mode, or you've been worried about saying something to this person, I feel like Spirit's saying it is time to unblock that throat chakra, make yourself known, or, your point of view, or tell this person how you're feeling. And trust, okay, the niggle. What is the niggling feeling trying to tell you? So, a niggle is, something inside that, that little voice inside, or those little butterflies that are urging you to do something here, Capricorn. And again, it may be sending them a message. It may be, telling them how you really feel. Okay, things like that. All right, so it does look like Spirit's urging you to, if you can, or you have the chance to really open up to this person about how you feel and what you want here. Okay, so Capricorn, I'm going to leave it here. I'm sending you love and light. Take care.